I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body.
What's going on, guys? It's Shoky and Hefe with Now You Made It Awkward podcast, doing another taste test because you guys liked at least the first one we did, except for all you people who have something to say about Bert Kreischer. I don't care. I find him funny. Do you find him funny?
He's funny.
How about Tom Segura?
Tom Segura's funny.
There we go. We think they're funny and we like their vodka.
They have their moments.
They have moments.
Yep.
And now they make good vodka.
Yeah.
Really good vodka. So, all right. Today we have a old bottle of mead.
Long-standing meadery.
So-
They've been making modern mead for a long time now.
Were they not local originally?
I think they started out. I'm not sure.
They were in
but
Willis. 100%.
Yeah.
And so this is Griffin Meadery Blood Axe. I'll show it to the lower cam here. There you go. Always forget we have the two cams. So, and we already have mostly ready to go, right?
Yes. Pop.
Okay.
You're good to go.
Okay. So I have no idea how old this is. This also comes from a collection that I got from my buddy Leo. And I know he likes and makes mead. And we tried that other one a while back with the skull face. So do we have? Okay, so this is honey
12%.
with natural flavors.
That's just going to be your standard mead. No extra flavors, no nothing.
As far as I know, but I mean, like, just called Blood Axe. So you would think that maybe there'd be something. So let's give her a little pour here. And we're also going to try a different treat here on camera after this, because I'm sure that's going to clash flavor-wise.
Horribly, yes.
I don't know why I was sitting there worried about bubbles. It's fucking mead, not carbonation. There can be carbonated mead, but that's...
Let's see.
What is that called? Is there a certain name for that?
Sparkling mead.
Okay, ooh, a little funky.
Yeah, that's
But God knows how old it is. I have no idea when it was bottled or anything. Hasn't exactly been temp controlled either.
yeah. And it's okay.
Drinkable.
Drinkable, but
Look, it needs drunk, so...
once again, back sweetened horribly. You can get that big honey hit off the front end.
It's nothing crazy.
And it's just a traditional mead.
I've had better, but it's still good.
It's under sugared and overproofed.
Also, let's be fair, we did just eat a very greasy, porky empanada.
At the same time, they let this thing...
And I have no idea how old this is or how well it's been treated. It could have also probably got some issues. Do you want more or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay, well then I have to drink this whole bottle throughout the podcast. Which, guys, by the way, you need to make sure you're watching and or listening to the podcast. So
No, it tastes a lot like they let it ferment down to 0 gravity and just threw some honey in on the back end to sweeten it up.
Okay, well maybe we should get a hold of them and find out.
Possibly.
If they still exist.
Probably to save money and to lower their individual per unit cost, they use less honey than is required. Mm-hmm. That's why it only came up to about 12%.
I mean, I'll put it to you this way: the bottle is a little discolored
A lot of yeasts, especially in mead making, will run up to 18%.
Yeah,
and that is straight fire if you let that go all the way down.
Yeah, not to be confused with the straight fire that was in the heated.
Right.
No,
this is just alcohol, hardly any flavor.
Yeah. So this is pretty good. Also, if you don't mind, we can do another taste testing for something I have in the fridge.
Sweet.
When this is over. So there's a teaser for that, guys.
It's gonna be another probably 3 months before we get my meat here.
Okay.
I've got a batch going made with a constant comment breakfast tea, English style, and just honey. And I did a test pull yesterday, and it was fantastic. It's gonna be a good brew.
Cool.
It's a little too sweet right now, so it needs another probably 2 weeks of fermentation to drop the sweetness down.
Yeah.
And I go a lot more by feel instead of relying on a hydrometer.
Yeah.
I don't go by the gravity. I go by the mouthfeel and where I think it is.
Yeah.
And then I test the gravity, and that'll give me my ABV.
Gravity. So I think one of the nights at the farm you busted out some mead.
That's we call it Saxon Violets.
Okay.
It's a violet and lemon mead. That stuff's really good.
Yeah, that was good. That was very tasty.
Yes.
So that's not this. We're just rating this.
The elder gentleman that was there at Saturday, he loves my meat. Every time they come over, he's buying another bottle.
That's why I saw it.
Back. Well, it's my last one, so I wanted everybody to have some.
Yeah, and I drank a good bit of it.
Yeah.
Along with some vodka and some whiskey and everything else. I was feeling good that night.
Nights at the farm, nights up in the Waverly are always good, no matter where.
By the way, I know it's not that great, but cheers anyways. So, guys, make sure you do the like and subscribe thing to here. We're going to be doing more video content, kind of like this. Didn't really do a cooking video, but I freshly made empanadas back there. So if you're on the Patreon,
you did real good.
Thank you. And if you want to check out Patreon and help support the channel, definitely doing a lot more stuff over there. We also do uncut full video versions of the podcast. Right now, if you're watching the podcast on YouTube or Rumble, you only get about the first 20 or so minutes, or wherever I find a funny spot to cut the video, such as when your camera went out the other week.
Right.
That was a perfect spot. Or any other comedic timing like that. So before we go, he brought something that he made, and we're going to taste it. But you know what this tastes like. I don't.
I got a new slicer the other day, so I decided to make some pork jerky. I used a pork tenderloin, and I did a char siu marinade.
Okay.
2.5 days marinade.
You want to show it to the low camera here?
Into my smoker
There we go.
at 200 until it was good and dry.
So that way.
But this stuff is this isn't that Jack Link's or your typical store-bought jerky. This is
Just a nice
super
light to it.
thin. About when I sliced it, it was 2.5 millimeters.
Look at it, you can see the glow.
Oh yeah, right through it. But man, this stuff more shatters and breaks than anything else.
It smells super smoky and sweet. Got a sweet nose, sweet smoky smell. But it's definitely drier than jerky I tend to eat. So I gotta not eat a lot of this, or I'm gonna go back to the hospital.
Well, that's what I call a trail rated jerky. It's meant to be stuffed in a bag and stay good for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Yeah. Or patch boat holes.
You can do that.
Yeah. So if you got a leaky boat,
But it's a simple marinade of soy sauce, hoisin, 5-spice, brown sugar, some chili paste, and some sriracha. Real simple, but man, it's good.
that works. Dip it in the mead.
You crazy bastard. Need moisture.
I'm rehydrating it with alcohol. Can you blame me? Actually, the honey boosts the other flavors. I was like, weird flex. Actually, no, I'm not. Yeah, okay, now I'm finally getting some of the juice out of it. Like, I got to get 2 pieces to actually get enough saliva.
I'll be doing another batch soon. I'll be doing a plum, garlic, and ginger sauce on it.
No, you just need to marinate it in your mead. There's an experiment.
As soon as I do a jalapeno meat, I will.
Do it with the sweet one. Get some coriander in there, some cloves. That'd be good.
I'm afraid the brining salts will screw up the flavor profile.
It's meat. It likes salt. Do a big fatty meat.
It's really good.
Not gonna eat a lot of it.
Just takes you a while to get to it.
Yeah. No offense, empanadas are better for eating purposes.
Yeah.
This is good for making sure you floss.
Or snacking.
This is not an insult. Just make sure you
Because let me
floss.
tell you, you work on a piece of that, you don't want to eat anymore, and you're kind of full because it swells up.
Yeah. Yeah. It tastes nice. I'm just gonna be chewing through the entire podcast.
Chewing forever.
We're gonna do this next bottle opening, and he'll still be chewing. We're gonna be like, why is he still chewing? What did he eat? If you watch this video, you'll know.
Yep.
They won't know for that video.
Nope.
Nope. Anyway, see you guys later.
Later, guys.
Remember, as always, keep it fucking awkward.
Please.
That's gonna be our video.
Keep it fucking awkward.
Keep it fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Keep it fucking awkward, bud.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats.